It's Danielle Pettiford again with the coupon bailout approach to how you are going to spend less money and save more using coupons. And in this tutorial, we're going to talk about after you have gotten all of your deals and you have your plethora of items from all your saving, you are going to organize everything and create yourself a nice inventory system. Now, if you're like me and you worked at a supermarket, you know all about inventory. Organization, order, counting, knowing where the items are, fronting the older items to make sure that you use them first, and then making sure you go through all the items so that everything is recycled. We never want to forget about something that we bought 6 months ago because you really didn't save if you forgot about it, never used it, and had to throw it out because now you got to go buy some more. So we're going to show you a very simple system that is included with our coupon bailout system that will show you how to organize everything that you get. So we're going to start here, and we have our inventory sheet. This comes in your coupon bailout system, and on this side I have already organized it, so I'm just going to go through and show you what I've done. And first let me also point out, everything on this wall using the coupon bailout principles was $1 or less. The toilet paper and all the paper towels were free. Those Glade lasting impressions, you know, all of us mothers want them. All of us moms want that nice scent in our home. Those retail for $10. Using our system, we got 20 of them for $1. These products were free. All the adjustable renews-its, everything here was either free or $1 or less, down to pennies. Paper towel, 27 cents. You can't beat this. So we want you to get involved in this system. But back to inventory. I'm just going to show you how I basically have fronted all the items to the front of my shelf. All of the items are going to be with like items. Now in this case, it doesn't really matter what the expiration date is because all of this stuff will last for eternity. But on my inventory sheet, I do have it set up where it will say the quantity, and it will tell you how many of each item I have, the name of the item, and I get very specific because I want to know how many Scott toilet papers I have left versus how many Small Steps toilet paper I have left. I just want to know. I want to know which ones I have. It's just a way to be organized. And plus, I might have a favorite over the other. So I have itemized it in that way. I know exactly how many Scott I have, how many Small Step I have, and how many Home Life I have. Okay. Secondly, down here, we have all of our facial tissue placed together, the Scotts and the Small Steps. And then we go on down. Paper towels with paper towel, paper plates are with paper plates, and so on. So as you can see, it's a very simple process. Now over here, I'm going to take you over to my freezer. It's a stand-up freezer, and I want to point out to you that we at the Coupon Bailout, we have a coupon mentality. So we want you to think discount in everything you do. So everywhere in this place, you're going to find something that was either free or gotten discount, okay? This we got off of Craigslist for absolutely nothing. Somebody was moving. They had a big stand-up freezer that they wanted to get rid of, and they were more than happy to see us come in to pick it up and take it off their hands. So when you think about all the things that you have to getting prepared to start saving using these coupon bailout principles, don't think that you have to go out and spend a whole bunch of money on everything. There are ways to get almost anything free or really, really cheap. So I'm going to open this up and show you how we have begin to organize some of our items. And here you'll be able to see, once you get your system in order, you'll see that we've got all vegetables and frozen bagged items at the top. All of our easy meals, these are our 1-2 step meals. You basically throw them in the pan and warm them up, all on this shelf. And then bread is here. We've got hot dogs there. So the whole purpose of this is to know where the food is so that it gets used and that you eat it. Even frozen items do expire after a certain amount of time, so you don't want something getting stuck and lost in the back that you never see. So we want you to aspire to get to this point where you're organized and you know where all your food is and it's being used and recycled and given away. And we do talk about that because we give a lot of stuff away. Once you get to the point where you have enough, then you're taken care of and you're not worried about your own needs, then it's time to start going through and figuring out who can you give to. Do the neighbors need anything? Is there a family down the street that might need anything? You do a little bit of searching, you find there are a lot of people with needs. And it's a good feeling to be one of those people who can help and provide those things. So over here, I'm going to take you to this section over here, which we have also organized. I've got my inventory sheet here, nice and easy to see, so that I don't have to guess if I'm looking through here and I can't find something. Maybe I used it already. Let me check. No, I still have it. And if I'm really being responsible, and you'll get this in my system, I will have marked off any time I've taken something and used something. So, for example, right now I have 9 Glade air sprays, and the Glades are right here. Is it the Glade? Yeah, these are the Glade. Now, when I take one off the shelf, I'm going to have a handy pen right here. I'm going to take this in the house and use it, and I'm just going to mark off, scratch off the 9, and now I have 8. It's as simple as that. Now you know you have 8 Glades left. Now I've got to take this inside because I scratched it off, and this is not erasable. But you get my point. So we have everything lined up and organized. And here's another handy savings that we had. Garage sale. These shelves go for maybe like $20, $22 at Walmart. I got it for $3 at a garage sale. Somebody else's garbage, my treasure. Okay? So you can do this, and you can do this on a budget. And most of us who are trying to save using coupons, we're coupon savvy because we have other bills and expenses and we need to conserve. And you'll get to that point where you have everything organized and you'll be in the surplus at some point. Now, I'm going to show you quickly, just give you a quick demonstration on how I actually do this. It's one thing to show you my list, but I'm going to actually show you how I do it and let you see how easy it is. I have already itemized most of the items on this shelf here, but I haven't put the quantities down, I haven't counted it, and I haven't said what location it's at. Because I want to be specific. Like with the Select Harvest potato broccoli soup, I want to know how many of these I have, and I want to know what shelf is it on. I don't want to waste time looking through all the shelves. I want to say, is it on the top shelf, or is it on the second shelf or third shelf? So I'm going to note that. Also, anything with an expiration date, I need to put it on there because I don't want my stuff, again, to rot on the shelf. Okay? So I'm just going to go on over here, and I'm going to start with, let's start with the Hefty 1-zips. Okay? So it's just very simple. I have it already written down, Hefty 1-zip bags, and I'm just going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I have 8 Hefty 1-zip bags. And I'm going to put my 8 all the way over here because I know I'm going to be using them, and I want to be able to scratch it off and write the new number. Okay? So we're going to go to the foil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 of those. And I have 1 Reynolds wax paper. And then we're going to go to the Scotch-Brite, which these I think were 10 cents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these. Okay? And that's how simple it is. You're just going to inventory. Now, I'm going to tell you the location. The location in this case is on, I put it here, cans and condiments on the cherry shelf. This is my cherry wood shelf. So I'm going to say the location of those items that I just wrote down are on the top shelf. By doing this, I don't have to guess. I can just come right out here. Oh, top shelf. There it is, right where I put it. And these items, they don't expire. They last forever, so I don't have to worry about an expiration date. So I can just mark that off. Let's just do one more shelf, and then we'll see how this all plays out. The Capri Suns, I have 2 boxes. There's 10 in each. And then I have some used. I think we did 2 out of that, so I'm going to say 28. I have 28. These, they do expire, I think. Yep, March 19th, 2010. Now, that's a long time away, but we're going to write it down anyway. I'm sure they'll be used up way before then. But we're just going to write it down just for the sake of being organized and being consistent with our organization. Because if you don't do this every time, then it's pointless. You have to be consistent with this. Okay? And then the pineapple chunks. We have 1, 2, 3 pineapple chunks, so we'll write 3 there. And an expiration date is probably on these 2. Yes, best used by November 17th, and that's 2011. So we'll put November 17th, 2011, and it's on the second shelf. So you can see how easy this is, how you, once you get into the habit of this and this is already done, it's not going to take you much time. You're just going to, with your new grocery list, come here, stock it. You already know what you got because on your handy shopping list, you'll get in our system, there's a spot for you to write how many. So you're really not confused about it. You just come and transfer everything here and keep it organized. That's the whole goal in this. And when you keep your food and your all the other items organized, your life is more organized, and that's what it's all about. I hope you've learned something on inventory. You can find out more information at www.thecouponbailout.com.
The coupon bailout system was designed to teach families how they can create their own stimulus package using coupons. If your group, church, or organization would like to have Danielle Pettiford at your next event, you can contact her at 856-885-4433 or email info@thecouponbailout.com.